Please subscribe, like, and click the notification bell.
So it's been a couple of days since Country Wayne's Netflix special dropped, and I'm here to give a review. But before I get to what I thought about it, let's talk about what the people on my other channel, Story Time with a Grown Woman, had to say. And then we're going to talk about the polls that I took on this channel, Blabbing with Yo-Yo, and see if they match. Well, some of the comments. Well, Mac Real 65 says, I tried watching it, but just couldn't get through it. I still hope that he elevates to greatness. Lionel Hampton's 2579 says, he was nervous, but much love and success. My friend TCJR7TP says, I'm ready, my friend. And Mike Peg 99, sorry y'all, says, love his skits, but it started getting a little embarrassing after a while. Monica Brown 6601 says, people probably need a drink. That seems to make them laugh. Everything is spiritual says, I hear people saying it wasn't funny, and that's okay. Not everyone is going to laugh, but it was a little boring at first, but it got better. To be honest, I think the crowd was dead. He said some things that had me dying laughing, and the crowd was quiet. D-Lo Entertain 3370 says the junk was funny. I don't care what nobody say. And the last one that I'm going to say is Grizz216 says, just hit me watching this with my family. And then Mike Epps 2019, only one mic. So he has like a question emoji. I don't know, but either way, I'm so glad everybody supported. Now for me, what did I see? In the beginning, I saw, I'm so accustomed to watching Wayne laugh and joke and stuff like that in the skit, but right at the beginning of the show, before he went out on stage, Country Wayne prayed with his team, and I could feel the power of the anointing on this man. Like, he was totally opposite as to what he is in the skits. Okay, so do you want to know what his theme music was, or what he walked out on stage listening to? Well, it was When I See You by Fantasia, and I thought that was cute. I mean, that's one of my favorite songs. So yeah, he walked out on When I See You by Fantasia Barrino. I don't know her married name, but anyway, and he was in DC, so this was aired in Washington, DC. He also talked about wearing the outfit that he had on again, which is one of the jokes that he made when I saw him in Charlotte, North Carolina. And he talked about his sons, Tony and Tamar, and the other kids, as always. And right at the end of the show, he said, don't judge anybody. You don't know what they've been through. And then he quoted something from Solomon that says, don't be too holy or too wicked. Stay somewhere in the middle. And so yeah, I thought that was a very powerful ending that he had. And as for the show, let's talk about the show. But before we talk about the show and my reviews on that, let's look at the actual poll that I took on this channel. Okay, so here is the poll that I took here on Blabbing with Yo-Yo, and thumbs down is 28, thumbs up 72. So 72% of people who took this poll enjoyed the comedy special, and I'm one of those 72%. Now for my review. Well, I'm gonna say I liked it, but I will say this: there was definitely something off. I don't know what it was. I don't know if the organizers in Washington told him to water his jokes down, but as I stated earlier, I watched him in North Carolina, and he told a few of the same jokes, but they were totally different in North Carolina. And when I say totally different, I mean they were funny as heck. I cried, and I am a hard nut to crack. So yeah, a lot of the jokes were watered down, and he seemed like he was being rushed to finish, maybe. Some people were saying he was nervous, but I just felt like he was being rushed. I mean, he had a pause in between his jokes in Charlotte and in Washington. He was just like, or DC, he was just going like really, really fast. So I have no idea what happened with that. But you know what? Even if I didn't like the comedy special, I would still support anything else from Country Wayne, because when you're a fan, you understand not all of the time everything is gonna be great. So that's my take on it. I enjoyed it. I will definitely support him in anything he does if I'm able to. And I feel like they made him water it down, and he could not be himself. So guys, do you think, or did you feel the same way I felt, that he was being rushed and that things may have been watered down? Now, the only way you'll know that is if you've seen him in person before. So let's talk about it in the comments. What do you think about it if you actually saw the Country Wayne Netflix special? And also, guys, check out my other channel, Storytime with a Grown Woman, to see what a lot of the comments were. And as always, thank you so much for listening. And if you haven't, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification button.